Yeah, so it's the first time we are making an event just for the distributors to learn more. This is only for you in order to improve your business. This is why I think this is the key part of our business, because if you know what you want to do, then all your team, all your business will grow in few patches. I need you to... I know you want translation. If you want translation, we have these beautiful ladies here helping us, so thank you to them. Today, something happened very interesting. Where is Ruhama? Ruhama is, yeah. So, the purpose of today, with all our preparations, is based on for your business to go further, to go one extra mile. How you can do better, because if you don't know that you don't know, you cannot improve. So we want to show you the things that you don't know, so that you will learn it, and then you will put it in your business. While we are putting this event, in previous time, you know, there were some challenges with our customer service. There were times I was alone, miskena, at the office, trying to fix everything by myself. But although I have the best team in Israel as distributors, at the office I have the best team too. Right now, I would like to introduce you two important people. Bevakasha, Shai on stage, and Ruhama on stage with me. No, they deserve much more than that. Shai just started with us. He's gonna be although he's going to be helping customer service, he will be mainly helping for the logistics for our products to come here to Israel, and then we'll arrange it and to be able to send to you. And Ruhama, you already know, she's over customer service. Although with all their responsibilities, today for this event I did a change. I didn't do nothing. This event I didn't do nothing. I even didn't think about it. She told me, Eileen, I want you to be a guest. I'm going to arrange the event. So the food downstairs, this professional translation, your places, all the agenda, the technique, everything, Ruhama led all this organization. And Shai, it's not even 1 month he started. He is already answering the calls. I don't know why. He already has fans. Everybody coming to me. Who is Shai? Who is Shai? Like, he's the bald guy. He is the bald guy with the blue t-shirt, and he is doing really good service. So just in front of you, I would like to say thank you for this best team. So we are going to have a lot of information today, a lot of information about, first of all, we are going to hear about the compensation plan. We are going to hear about the back office, how the back office works, the basics of back office, and also how you can improve your business with the back office. Later on, we are going to have our lovely, gentle, beautiful, the best doctor ever. Our William Amzalak is going to give us a very interesting presentation. Yesterday, I hope it's okay to share, we were having a dinner all together with our leaders, and he said that he wants to have a baby. He's 72 years old. He wants to have a baby. we were like, oh my God, he is a young generation and he is in his soul a generation young. Really, he's here, really. He wants a new baby. So, not? Of course with your wife, of course. So today, with alignment to his young generation, he was going to talk about immortality, which is a very, very amazing subject to listen. Later on, we will have some recognition, some surprises, maybe some news that you don't know, maybe some kind of promotions, ulai, low promise. Okay? So, it's a very, very special day. And of course, this day, how it becomes so special? Who is the one always hugging us? Who is the one always coming in every emergency is there for us from our corporate family?
Lucy.
Of course, lovely Lucy West is with us again. She is really in every crisis. She is there to put her touch and just make it smooth. She never makes an issue big. Everything is okay. Everything is akal sababa. So yes, she is the mother. She is the mother of our company. I love it, and I love her. So today she is going to be with us. She is gonna run the show of today for all the details. Just one thing I want you to take notes. We are taking this day to camera, but it is important that you take notes because you will forget. At the end of today, you will forget. So please, I'm asking you to your notebooks, to your telephone. I don't know how to just make sure your telephone is not going to ring babakasha. Just take notes. And if you don't understand something, take notes again. It's not going to be, we will not have questions and answers in this session. Please take notes at the end of this session in the afsaka. Please give me the question. And then in the second part, we are going to answer this. So please do not forget the question. Write it because I'm telling you, your question will probably help others very much. And later on, we are going to talk about what is going on in the business, about what is coming, about the big events, and how it is possible that all of us will fly to Macau and we will show them what Israel is in Macau. So, are we ready for today? Yeah. Yeah. Are we ready for today? So please welcome on stage Lucy West.
Shalom, Israel! I think it was 5 days ago, I was in Texas. Has anybody heard of the state of Texas in the United States? And once a year, they have what we call Success Partners University, where all of the direct sales companies come together, their owners, their CEOs, their executives, and we share ideas in the industry. And we also have one night of recognition by an association called the Direct News Association, which represents our companies. And I was there with our Chief Sales Officer, Darren Jensen, and there were a lot of companies there, and you'd think they were the hottest company, and they had movies going and Lear jets. And then they called up on our awards night the top 100 network marketing companies in the world, and they started naming off the companies, and it got to Jeunesse Global, and we were number 46. Woo! Out of the top 100 companies. in that. So thank you very much. And then they looked at Darren and me and they thought, oh, that's Jeunesse. And then we felt like someone. So that was a nice moment. So how many of you have been with Jeunesse for over a year? So give them applause. Give these people an applause. Thank you so much. It is not easy being a pioneer, believe me. I've been with Jeunesse before it was Jeunesse. You know, so coming up with a name and all of that, and it was not easy. You know, going out to all those countries, having to apologize for not having tools, translations. What you have now separates you from a lot of people. You have tools, you have an office, you have customer service, a wonderful GM, your cheerleader. Thank you, Eileen. But the most important thing you have is you have leadership. When we look at countries where we're looking to see, is there going to be growth? Is that growth going to be sustainable? What are we going to calculate the sales volume is going to be? We don't look at the present volume. We look and see who are the leaders in that country. Do those leaders, are they building? Are they recruiting? Are they breaking new ranks? That is where we put our money, and that is where we estimate what the sales are going to be in the future. So if you are a Sapphire and higher, would you please stand up? Let's give these leaders a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So from Wendy, Randy, Scott, all the executives in the office, thank you so much. What is it? Toba? Toda? Maybe a few more trips here. Could we please dim the lights so that we can see the PowerPoint? I'm not going to answer all of your questions. What I'm doing today is I'm highlighting different areas of the back office. If you already know these areas, then don't worry about it. If it's new, what this means is you can go home and now you can go and click on it yourself and you can understand it, or you can probably ask your upline. Okay? I'll never get through the back office if we stop and answer questions, and I know it was important the last time I was here, we didn't have enough time to do this. So I am going to start with this is navigating your back office. This is an important part of your business. You can look at back office for two reasons. One is to control your business, to see all of your new sign-ups, to see what your volume is and your cycles, to place orders. But most important that you can use your back office for is you can actually use these reports to stimulate your business by inspiring people to do more. And that's what I hope that I can show you with the reports. You look at the reports not thinking of yourself. You look at your reports thinking of your downline, saying, oh, one more executive and, Mazel Tov will be Sapphire. So this is how you need to read your reports. It's all to drive more sales, more cycles. Who wants more cycles? Yeah. Exactly. You can cycle your way around the world. So this is our new website. And also, I am counting on each person in this room being at least a distributor, not being a new person. So this training is focused on distributors. How many of you use your computer to do business? Okay. How many of you use Skype? Okay. How many of you use cell phones to do your business? Okay, would you please take them out and put them on silence? And we'll see that. So this is, let me see, this is our, on the front of your website, there are 4 very important buttons. And this is not a live website because I was afraid the internet would not take. But when you go home, I want you to click on that for Facebook. The moment you click on it, you are connected with Jeunesse Facebook page. The latest news and motivational sayings are posted there daily. How many of you use Facebook? If you don't use Facebook, learn. At that seminar that I was at, it is the future. It is the direction the company's going, and you can connect with people all over the world. So if you don't know how to use Facebook, then I would say get with your grandkids who are 6 years old or higher, and they will help get you connected. Then they have T for Twitter, for those of you that like to text all day long. And then they have YouTube. YouTube, when you click on that, takes you to all of our videos. And we are getting more and more videos that will be dubbed with Hebrew, or at least be subtitled with Hebrew at the bottom. And you've got them in all sorts of languages, as we'll see today. To get into your back office, you have to have a username and a password. When you are communicating with our corporate office and with customer service, I cannot tell you how important it is when you send customer service an email that you include your name and your username. Sometimes we'll get a full page of problems, very detailed problem, and no username. And it takes us 20 minutes to find someone. When that comes over to corporate office, the more research they have to do, the less likely they are to help you. So the more you can put that information right at the top, your username, and your username is your login. Okay, when you get into your back office, you are going to go to My Business Snapshot. And I'll try and get out of the way. Can you all see the screen? It's not that clear. But have you all logged into your back office? Okay, so you'll just have to bear with us. This anyway tells you new customers during the month, and then how many the total are. New distributors, and the total that has come yearly. And whether you're qualified to get paid. This is your snapshot, and you should be taking note of this and learning about this. And this tells you the amount of executives that are in your team. These are not personally enrolled by you. These will show up executives and jades and pearls that are in your team. So your snapshot is a big long page. All I want you to do is to go home and to take a look at it and try and understand it. We spent a day training the staff in the office. So if you don't understand your snapshot page, you can make a time with Eileen, or you can get with the customer service, call them on the phone, and they will help you understand your business snapshot as well. So it's important when you see new customers, month to date, if you are trying to qualify for certain bonuses and they require you to have customers. And that is this one right here. And your distributors, it's for you to set goals. In order to make so many cycles or to make volume, you need to set goals of how many new distributors you want to have in your team each month, especially the leaders. And that helps you. Your qualified rank Ruby, paid as Pearl. Once you qualify for a rank, you will always be that rank. But you have to maintain the qualifications of that rank to be paid as that rank. So if you, for example, have the 200 cycles as a ruby, and you have the 2 sapphire legs, and then the following month you only have 150 cycles, you will only be paid as a sapphire. You won't be paid as a ruby, but you will always be recognized as a ruby. So a lot of times we have promotions, and those promotions say, maintain your qualified rank. You really want to maintain your qualified rank, but there's cycles in our business. Like this month in Israel, how many holidays did you have? I mean, every time I called, there was another holiday. And then I arrived here, Anyway, at least my arrival with here, I breezed through customs, so I must be on their list now as their cleared list.
Next week is another holiday.
Yeah. And next week there's another holiday, right? Yeah. I see, I'm in the wrong country, obviously. So get with your team, take a look at your team snapshot, watch your downline growing. Yes? I can do that. What I want to do is get to the reports because that's the most exciting part. But this one here is LCV, that means left CV, which is commission volume, all right? So these are all your points. These are cumulative. These are not personal. These are your left CV that you paid with cycles from. And this is your right CV points, okay? And you all know you need 300 points left, 600 points right, and then what happens? You cycle, exactly. So you'll also see that on some of these snapshots, you'll see a negative, a minus amount of volume. And what that minus is, as you go through the month, every time you cycle, it's like the recycle bin on your computer. The points that you've used go into that minus sign. It's not that somebody's taking points from you. So these are the number of cycles, 6 commission from customer, my customer acquisition bonuses. These are if you have sponsored anybody with ambassador packages or starter packages. Okay, your team commissions are from cycles, cycle money. Leadership matching bonus, this is new as well, and this person hasn't worked very hard, doesn't have any. This is our tester account. And then the leadership bonus pool would be if you were a diamond and you were being part of the diamond pool, or if you were a founder, being part of the founder pool. So that's where this would show. Auto ship. This is part of your snapshot, which shows the auto ship information, and this says regular auto ship setup, and it says no. So this is where it's going to indicate how you are set up in auto ship, and then your next auto ship date. You want to say something about this? Yeah, come on up here. Eileen has some questions, which are the most frequently asked. So
we are receiving a lot of calls to office. And we find out that most of the people does not understand the difference between conditional auto ship and unconditional auto ship.
Yeah.
Auto ship means automatic shipping. Automatic shipping. Auto ship means automatic shipping. Conditional auto ship means with my condition. You can remember from there that I want to choose whenever I want an auto ship. Unconditional means unconditionally. Doesn't matter if there will be even a war. I want this serum every month. The difference between conditional and unconditional is if you have unconditional auto ship. Please listen very carefully. If you have unconditional auto ship and you ordered almost like 100 CV product for that auto ship, what is going to happen at the end of the month is you will have 60 CV, which is the auto ship, and the extra than 60 CV, the 40 CV will go to your weaker leg if you are on unconditional auto ship. If you are on conditional auto ship, what is going to happen is the extra points is going to go for the next month. It will qualify you for the next month for that part of the CVs, more than 60 whatever. I repeat again, for the conditional auto ship, okay, so just one more thing, just one more thing, if you order your auto ship from the auto ship part, the shipping fee will be $5. If you are going to go to the shop and try to give your order from there, which is not an auto ship, you will be charged $60. So when you are giving a manual order, make sure that you are in the auto ship part. Thank you.
And you don't have to learn that this afternoon. If you don't know that, write that down, go to the office and learn it from the office staff or get with your upline. All we want you to do is write down questions. I need to know more, or I need to understand that. If we would spend an hour going over conditional and unconditional, and still you would be worried whether it was Coke or Pepsi when you left here. So, it's like conditional love and unconditional love. Conditional, well, if you do certain things, I will love you. Unconditional, it doesn't really matter what you do. So unconditional, doesn't matter what you do, you're getting an auto ship every month. Unconditional, well, if somebody buys product, guess what? They're not going to run your auto ship. And then you get some other benefits from both of those. But moving right along, because I know what happens here when we get stuck. We won't get to the interesting part, which can really make you some more cycles, and that's what we want you to do. So your information, here's what happens. You could do me a favor. When you go and check out your profile, would you please fix your name? Everything is lowercase, there's no caps, it's badly typed. If the address is not correct, guess what happens when I print out your name as a winner and I put it on a slide in Macau? We have to go in there and fix every name manually, and there's a chance we'll spell it wrong. So, and customer service too. If you're ever talking to someone on the phone and you're in their account and you can fix their name and make it look nicer, if you could do that, that would be great. So can you help me with that? Yes. See, the only names that will be fixed in Macau will be Israel. Yeah. So, and make sure that your address is correct, your birth date's correct, because often people put the information in for you. I know that there's about 20 people in this room that Victorine and I put in the system like a year and a half ago, and you guys need to check it's correct, and I think that it's a good training to do with all of your teams. This is your communication profile. What language would you like your website to be in? And you can select from a lot of different languages, and I think very soon you're going to be able to select Hebrew, right? So Eileen's working on it. Till then, I know your English is improving, thank you. And change your password. The password is there, you have two passwords. One password is to log into your back office. We all agree? Yes. And then another password is when you set up your wallet. The reason you have two passwords is because how many of you show people your back office? Yeah, so you don't want to show someone your back office and then them have them nip into your wallet and take your money. So there's a password on your wallet to protect them so that you can show people your cycles or you can show them other information, but you never give out your password for your wallet, okay? That is just for you. The other thing is you'll notice that you have an email on here as well. Don't share that email with anybody either. We have a global system set up that we communicate with all of you through emails. How many of you receive emails from Jeunesse Global? Okay, some of you are not even getting emails or you're not understanding. And you might not be getting emails, but you do have a back office mailbox because we email the very last person to register with that email. So I would keep a unique email just for you, and then, through Yahoo and Gmail, it's easy to get a free email. So for most users, if you can create a new one or change it fairly quickly, you'll be fine. Yeah. So, write the questions down. We're not answering questions.
I would like to, can you please mention that the translation you are listening, the voice is too high that everybody hears it from outside, even from here I hear it. Please take your translations, whatever you listen, please take the volume down a little bit that it doesn't bother other people. Thank you.
Thank you. If you can put a Skype in here, and if you can put in your phone number, pretty soon Jeunesse will start communicating through text. We'll have global text going out as well. So if you could start making sure that your accounts are set up, then you'll be participating in all of that effective communication. go to this next one here. This is important. This is your lock placement. How many of you know about lock placement? Okay, look around, Sapphire, see who needs training. How many would like to know what lock placement is? Okay, this is super important. This is where you decide whether you're going to sign up a new distributor and whether they are going to go to your left or whether they are going to go to your right. So before you sign up a new distributor, you log into your back office to your profile and you make sure you put this on your left or your right. Then you sign up the distributor. You can't do it after, you have to do it before. So you have three choices: left, right, automatic. When you first sign up a distributor, the most important thing you can do is show them how to do this. You have to take them through a basic back office training, and this should be part of it that shows them that, the lock placement. How many of you are Sapphires? Let's see Sapphires. Okay, Sapphires, once you reach the Sapphire rank, you will get a fourth option, and it is called inside leg placement. That is always like a pendulum. You can change it one time, sign someone up on the inside, it automatically reverts back to left or right or automatic. It does not stay on inside placement. So every time you want to use inside placement, you have to go and change that, sign that person up, and get out. So if you were signing up 4 people right after another, you would have to go inside placement, sign them up. Log in, change it to inside placement, sign them up. Okay? So it does not just stay there. Google Analytics, how many of you are analytical? You have to have a Gmail account, and if you really enjoy analytics, you can actually see who's been going to your website and all of the activity that's gone on through Google, and it connects. And we will have Kasaya J, who's our social media expert, do a webinar on that, but it's not going to be something I'm going to be doing today, especially without connection to the internet. So let's move right along here to this next button, and you have a brand new button, and it's called JCloud. How many of you seen the JCloud? Okay, how many of you are going home today and you're going to go and look at the JCloud? Okay, everybody put your hand up. You're going to go home today and you're going to look at the JCloud. Okay, this JCloud has all of your tools. All of these languages, you click on them, and if you click on USA Tools, you can have everything in English. Everything that's in the JKit, you can print it off in a PDF. You have videos. You have the Secret of Jeunesse, the Emerald Trip. You have your workbook on how to get started. Everything is there in this JCloud. It's in 2 places. One is under JTools, and the other is the JCloud. So because we don't have much in Hebrew right now, it's better just to go to the JCloud. But I know that some of you have, how many people in France? How many have distributors in France? Okay, so you go here, you find French, you look at the tool, and you can email that to your team in France. Or if they're distributors, you just show them to go to the JCloud. We have on our contract, it says independent distributor. It does not say dependent distributor. The more you can make your team independent, the bigger and the faster you'll grow. It's all about leaderships. And leadership don't depend on other people so much as they depend on themselves. This is our wholesale shopping cart. It's changed a little bit. You can see the products by categories, the different book, and then you can see down the categories where you can get packages from events, products, events. What Eileen was saying about purchasing in the back office, when you go to this shop, it is not an auto ship. This is just for extra products. Okay? So you want to make sure that if you're buying products for auto ship, that you buy those products under auto ship. And we have a screenshot of that too. This is interesting. These are your commissions. How many of you have looked at commissions in your back office? Okay. How many of you are making commissions? You go to your reports and you click on commissions, and you go down here. You have to click on the actual day that you made that amount of money, and detail will come up of what went into you making $29,000. Guess whose commissions these are. But on those $29,000, you will see all of the money that you got from matching bonuses, all of the money that you made from cycles, and the username will be beside it, so you'll know who created that cycle, how you got a matching bonus, and if there's a refund, there's a red line through it. That means somebody sent their products back. You can also press that button that says copy to clipboard right here. If you press that button and you paste it into Excel, it will total up your commissions from the beginning of time. And you have a goal, because when you have 100,000 in accumulated commissions, you join the Jeunesse Millionaires Club. And we have two people in this room that are pretty close to being Millionaires Club members, and that's Iran, so stand up, and Victorine. They are almost there, a little bit more. So we challenge them to be part of the Millionaires Club by Macau. Are you guys going to do it? Yes. Yeah. Well, you guys better work hard so they can do that. That's right. So then we go into another one. As I say, we're trying to get through this back office. Take notes. If you don't understand it, you will. Okay? This one here is part of your shop, and I can't even read this one. They need to do that. My Business Snapshot, and you can see all the different... What is this one? Let's go to the next. This is my favorite. These are distributor reports. So you go to reports, and then you click on distributor reports. This is where we were sitting in the office and people were having questions like, how can I see all the orders of my people during the month? Does anybody know what report it is that you see where you can see all of your orders? By Enroll-A-Tree, right? Oh, no, there's a better report. This one here, which is Enroll-A-Tree Autoship, Enroll-A-Tree report by month. Where's the Enroll-A-Tree sales volume? Sales volume by Enroll-A-Tree. Okay, when you click on sales volume by Enroll-A-Tree, you are going to see the activity of all of the people who you have personally enrolled and they have personally enrolled. What it shows is on your left, all of the Autoship orders, on the right, all of the Autoship orders, and all of the regular back office, whether it was a back office, whether it was an Autoship, how much it was, the CV, how much your commission was, what the sales volume. It's also going to give you a general average of what the total commission sales volume was paid to your team. And if it's not 60%, some people are not making all the bonuses they could be making. Money's being left on the table. For example, some people could be sapphires and they drop down to pearl, and they're not getting that third level of matching bonus. Well, that leaves money on the table. So the commission, if everybody was getting all their commissions they could be getting, it should be about 60%. So you'll be able to go and see that. The other one is, pardon? Yeah. We'll get that. The number of cycles per month, this is important if you're getting up to Ruby. How many cycles do you need to be Ruby? 200. 200, exactly. So this cycle report comes into play there. And maybe we have promotions that ask for certain cycles per month, so you can go there. Downline report does show people in your downline, but it's not as detailed as the sales volume by Enroll-A-Tree. So that's why I like this one, sales volume by Enroll-A-Tree. If I'm talking to someone on the phone and we're trying to do an analysis of their organization, this is the report. Darren and I are first going to take a look at this and say, okay, what's going on? The Get 2 Paid For You will show your customers that are purchasing through that program. The Jeunesse Expo Macau promo. How many of you want to go to Expo Macau? That is going to be, they are giving away 5 Mercedes-Benz. Though I want you to know, last night they told me 12. I said, that's just the Israeli version. No, it's only 5, okay? It's 5. So you can click on that promo and it's going to show you how you are doing so far, how many points you've earned, how close you are, and what you've won. And Eileen and I put a snapshot of people in this room, and we're going to show you how well everybody's doing for Macau. Eileen wants you to know one thing that's very important, and that is for rank qualifications. When you join the company, we tell you at the very beginning that if you stay on auto ship for an entire year and you have, 360 CV points on your auto ship cumulative, it doesn't have to be every month, but just total, you won't have to pay for an annual renewal. But if you haven't, you will be asked to pay $19.95, which is the renewal for your website. And why is that important? Because you could be Sapphire one day and the next day you're Pearl, and you go and look at your sponsor report and you don't understand. You have 12 executives. One of them needed to renew their website, and the reason you dropped down in rank is because they didn't renew their website. All they have to do is renew their website and you'll be good for the next year. They don't ask them to make a purchase, they ask them to renew that website. That website is essential. So you do need to make sure that your team renews their website. If you don't understand that, again, the team in the office are trained. They'll be able to help walk you through. They'll be able to look on the screen. If you can't get into a back office, we can activate it so that you can buy the renewal fee as well. So you can work with these guys. And I think that that will help some of you. I've seen a lot of people starting to work the business again. So just because some people aren't being very active a few months ago, doesn't mean it's not a good time to call them. Maybe now's the right time for them to start working their business. You can click through your reports, go through them. Again, we can always do webinars, and I think that these guys, most of the earnings by level, that's important if you're looking for second, if you were getting a diamond pool, because the diamonds only go by so many levels off the points. The Latin American promo, this is our tester account, so there shouldn't be. So let's talk about the Macau promo. The Macau promo, there's a couple of ways to win. And it's important, you have a lot of time to win because it ends on August the 1st. You can see these. You can do it with travel points. So these travel points, if you have 85 points and you get the points when you sponsor somebody with a new sign-up package. So for example, if you sponsor an ambassador with a sign-up package, what do you get, 25 travel points? If you sponsor a jumbo, you get 20. If you sponsor a supreme, I think it's 15 points. Am I right? And then if you get the basic, it's 5 points. It's 5 points. So those points accumulate. And then as you're going up the line there, you can win a complete entrance ticket, 4 nights in the hotel. So your first goal should be 250 points. Because then you get your ticket and you get 4 nights in the hotel, okay? So everybody needs to write that goal down. 250 travel points, 1 ticket, and 4 nights in the hotel. Are you guys writing that down? That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is 350 travel points. And you'll get the tickets, 4 nights in the hotel, and $250 towards your airfare. 450, you get 500. 550, 1,000. Okay? It does say when you log into the back office to sign up a new distributor, when you look at the sign-up packages, at the bottom it tells you how many travel points come with each package. So if you're not sure how many packages, I mean, obviously the ambassador is going to give you the best amount of points, so just look at the packages and they'll show you how many travel points. If you are, you can do it with cycles as well. Yes. Oh, no problem. Хорошо. Okay, so these are the cycle qualifications. I personally think you should go for cycle qualifications because you'll be making a lot more money. Cycles mean that you've got a team that is producing.
שומעים, אבל בבקשה, מי שיש לו אוזניות לתרגום, שינמיך קצת את הווליום, אנחנו לא שומעים שום דבר. תגידי,
בעברית יש טרנסליט מצוין.
Okay, all right. We'll have to, sorry about that. We'll try and fix the technical difficulties, but...
היא יושבת בלי תרגום.
לא מתרגמת.
בכלל לא מתרגמת.
Not translating.
All right, do we continue or do we wait? But oh, okay.
And Steve, I would like to remind you, take the headphone volume down, please, and be concentrated.
All right, thank you for lowering your volume. And I will try and speak slowly. That is a very hard thing for me to do. I was actually trained in Trinity College Speech and Drama, and because I spoke so fast, they gave me a metronome. Tick, tock, tick, tock. So these are the cycle qualifications that if you get, you have to, even with the cycle qualifications, you have to have 100 travel points. Often, we'll look at our diamonds and they'll say, why didn't they win this promotion? They've got hundreds of cycles because they were like 95 travel points or something. So what's your travel points? You need 100 and then you need the minimum of 200 cycles and you will get your expo ticket, 4 nights in the hotel, $250. Okay, or with the 300 cycles, 500 and so on and so forth. If you are already a director, what you need, you will not be able to use these points and you won't be able to use the cycles. You have to maintain your director rank for 2 months, but they do not have to be consecutive. It can be this month and the month of June or the month of July. So you need to make sure that at least you have 2 months of Ruby qualification. And you can win the following. Expo ticket, 4 nights in the hotel, $500 airfare voucher, or even better, it would be the one where you can advance to the next rank and you get 2 people, 4 nights in the hotel and $1,000. Or if you can advance in rank to the next level from your director rank for any 1 month, you will get $2,000 and it's 2 people. And the final one, keep director rank for 5 months and you'll get 2 people, 4 nights in the hotel and $2,000. I know there are a few of you in here who could advance to the rank of qualified Ruby for 1 month during this next period. Now that solves your problem about the 2 people and the airfare too. So keep that in mind as a goal. Yeah. You gonna add?
Macau is where is Macau? Macau is you fly to Hong Kong. From Hong Kong you take a ferry boat and after 1 hour you are in Macau. So I checked the prices of Macau and it is Hong Kong. The flight ticket, if you want to buy it from now, it's about $1,000. So it is really very reasonable price if you would like to buy it now. Even if it will help, you can just talk to your bank and make it like 12 payments and pay it slowly. Who was in Thailand last year? How was it? I can tell you that our best growth in business was after Thailand. The people who were not in Thailand would never understand the importance of this event. So please, I would like to welcome Victorine and Eran on stage in order to talk about like what happened there, to give their experience. Thank you.
שלום לכולם. מי היה בתאילנד? נכון שאי אפשר להסביר? נכון. אז אני אנסה בכל זאת להסביר לאנשים שעוד לא היו באירוע כזה. אני עורך דין, הייתי עורך דין הרבה שנים. בפעם הראשונה שנסעתי לכנס של חברה, בחברה הקודמת שלי, זה היה באורלנדו. היה הוריקן, אנשים ביטלו. ואני החלטתי שאני לא מבטל. למה החלטתי שאני לא מבטל? כי ככה אני מאמין. אני מאמין שכשממש רוצים יש דרך. ואם לא רוצים יש תירוצים. הגעתי לאותו אורלנדו. נסעתי בתור עורך דין, חזרתי בתור משווק רשתי. כל העתיד שלי השתנה. יש הבדל דרמטי בין מישהו שמספר לך על משהו לבין זה שאתה רואה אותו בעיניים. העסק הזה יושב בעיקר על אמונה. אם אני מאמין בזה, אם אני באמת מאמין, אנשים נדבקים, הם רוצים להצטרף, הם לא מבינים למה. מה שקורה שם זה קיצור דרך לאמונה. אני אתן את זה בדוגמה אחרת. מי פה מאמין באלוהים? מצוין. תחשבו מה היה קורה רגע, אם היום כשהייתם חוזרים הביתה, בורא עולם בכבודו ובעצמו היה יושב מולכם בקורסה. מנהל איתכם שיחה, אמיתית, ככה, כמו שאני מנהל איתכם עכשיו. מה היה קורה לרמת האמונה? עולה, דרמטית, נכון? וכל אלה שלא מאמינים באלוהים, נניח דמיינו שבאמת הייתם חוזרים הביתה ובורא עולם היה יושב שם בקורסה ומנהל איתכם שיחה. מה הייתה קורה לרמת האמונה? עולה. ואם מישהו אחר כך היה אומר לכם שאין אלוהים, מה הייתם אומרים לו? דיברתי איתו עכשיו. זה בדיוק מה שקורה למי שנוסע לכנס. אי אפשר להתווכח איתכם יותר. אתם יודעים פה בפנים שזה עובד. אתם יודעים פה בפנים שמי שעושה את זה מצליח, מרוויח, מתעשר. אני הולך להזמין את הכרטיס שלי למקאו כבר עכשיו. אני ממליץ לכולם. מי איתי? הללויה. בבקשה.
טוב, איזה כיף לראות את כולם. אני רוצה לשתף אתכם גם כן מה עשה לי הכנס בתאילנד. בכלל מה עושים כנסים לעסק הזה. אז העסק שלנו, מי שיודע ומי שלא, עובד מכנס לכנס, מאירוע לאירוע. הדלק של העסק זה האירועים. אחד הדברים המדהימים שלי קרו באירוע הראשון שאני נסעתי בחברה הקודמת שעבדתי בה, אני לא באמת ידעתי לקראת מה אני הולכת, ידעתי שאני נוסעת בזמנו לסולט לייק סיטי. הגעתי לאירוע עם המון אנשים. אני יכולה להגיד לכם, אני חזרתי מאותו אירוע, סליחה, זה היה אירוע באורלנדו, אני חזרתי מאותו אירוע, ותוך 3 חודשים מאותו אירוע אני הפכתי להיות הדיימונד הראשון באותה חברה בישראל. זה פשוט היה מטורף. תאילנד זה היה אחד האירועים היותר חזקים עבורי. למעלה מ8,000 איש, למעלה מ8 מסכים ענקים. היו שם הגרלות של המיליונר, ואנשים עלו והכניסו את היד לתוך מכונות כאלה כמו של פופקורן, להוציא פתקית, וזכו בהמון מתנות. אני מדברת על תיקים של לואי ויטון, על קופסאות עם עשרות אלפי דולרים. אבל הדבר המרגש שקרה שם, הגרילו שם מכונית מאוד מאוד מפוארת, אם אני לא טועה זה היה יגואר. מרצדס, אוקיי, זו הייתה מרצדס מאוד 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 מפוארת, ומי שזכתה במרצדס זה בחורה סינית, צעירה, שאמרה שאפילו רישיון נהיגה אין לה, והיא לא חלמה לעולם שיהיה לה רישיון נהיגה, כי היא לא האמינה אף פעם שיהיה לה אי פעם אוטו. תקשיבו, היא רצה לבמה, היא נתלתה על סקוט, אנחנו התחלנו לבכות, אנחנו חזרנו משם עם אש בעיניים, חזרנו דלוקים ועם הבנה חד משמעית שאם הם שם הסינים האלה עושים את זה, אנחנו יכולים לעשות את זה ביג טיים. יש לנו את הכישורים, יש לנו את היכולות. כנס מרים אתכם באוויר. אז נכון, הכנס הזה הספציפי נופל לנו על ראש שנה, ומי כמוכם יודעים שחלקנו פה שומרי מסורת, ובתור יהודייה קצת היה לי קשה עם זה, עד שהבנתי שהכנס יהיה בתאריכים האלה, מכיוון שוונדי מאוד רצתה לשמח את כולם עם הרולינג סטון, עם האבנים המתגלגלות, ותהיה שם להקת האבנים המתגלגלות. מה שאני עושה, אני החלטתי שאני עושה עוד כמה צירופים של אמבסדור, כדי לקחת את כל המשפחה שלי. אז אני יכולה להגיד לכם שבאמת זה אפשרי, זה באמת אפשרי, רק תחליטו, אין דבר שהוא בלתי אפשרי, אין דבר שהוא רחוק מדי. אם זה $1,000, אפשר להיכנס לסוכן נסיעות, באמת לפרוס את זה לתשלומים, תוך ידיעה לשים יעדים מה אני הולך לעשות כדי להיות שם. אבל תחליטו ותשימו ביומן שיחד אנחנו שם. נחגוג יחד את ראש השנה במקאו, ואז כל השנה נוכל להיות בכל מיני מדינות בעולם. תודה רבה.
I would like to add two more stuff here. One is the event is going to start on 26th of September. Okay? Shh, בבקשה. The event in Macau is 26th of September. Erev Rosh Hashanah is 24th of September. So 24th September we will be at home, but 25th we need to fly in order to catch the event on 26th, I'm sorry. Just to make a correction with Rolling Stone, probably yesterday we confused Victorine. Rolling Stone was fulfilling all the place in Macau. This is why the date is in that specific date. Rolling Stone is not coming to our event, but we will be the Rolling Stone there. So, yeah, that is true. So it's, I don't know if you have ever been to, he needs our product, that's true. So the important thing is the Macau event. I suggest that if you are gonna gather your group, act together. The people who were in Thailand can explain better, because when we were in Thailand, we were almost 50 people, but we made noise there for almost like 1,000 people. Israeli people jumped, danced, sing together. We were there like one group of people, like one body. And I'm telling you that there is no feeling better than unity. Think of yourself, every time that you have the excitement is when you are together in a group of people. In a big group of people, it's a unity. So I'm telling you, I want you to think of it tonight, before when you go to sleep. Please make your decision, and if you want to be there, take an action about it. You will never regret. You don't know what you don't know. If you were not there, you really don't know what you're missing. So, Lucy wants me to close this. I'm finishing it. I'm going to be there. So, please join us to be there for the ones who are going. Thank you.
See you in Macau. Okay, this is so far the people who are here in the room where you are doing with your travel points. This is new. So these are the people up to date. So where is Zippy Eddie? So far you guys have won a complete expo ticket. So they're making their way there. That's a start. That's a big start. And where is our Shirshani? So you can see, this is where you are, how many points you have. Look at the travel points. This is really good. And these guys, you can see a little bit more, and how many cycles and where you're going to be. So you look at your report. We pull an entire report. If we are only in April now, imagine how many points you will have by August 1st. So if you are already earning points, get your plane ticket now, get it paid off by August, and then all the rest will be just money that we will be able to put in your wallet from the money that you win. Again, you can call customer service now, and they will be able to tell you where you look for your report. It's under distributor reports. This is your genealogy. This is under reports. You go and click on genealogy. You can see up to 4 levels. Your name will show here. When you take your mouse over the top of the name, it will show how many points you have on your left and how many points you have on your right. You can also mouse over the top of your people and see how many points they have on their left and right side. If you're ever confused over what's your left and right, you can go to your genealogy, put your mouse over the top, and it will show you what is left and what is right. And you can look there before you sign someone up, sign them up, and then you can go and check if they are where you want them to be. So this is a pretty important report. And this is one of my favorites. And this is where I go a lot of the times when I'm talking to one of the leaders on the phone. And they're saying, I'm not growing, or I thought I was almost, a ruby. And this, at the moment, it's all in English, but you will get it in Hebrew, and I hope that helps. But right now, these are all of the people that you would sponsor. Their usernames would be under username. Their status, the A stands for active.
Where did you click?
This is reports, and it is sponsorship. Sorry, this is sponsorship. Sponsor report. Okay? So reports, sponsorship. The status is actually below. There is a map that tells you what each letter means. So we want R means renewal. And we were talking about those websites. So if you have one of your executives that's qualifying you and they have an R showing, that is an uh-oh moment. You need to get that site renewed or you could drop in rank. Okay? So that just takes the 1995 website renewal. That's what that R is for. I is inactive. That means that they have not had an auto ship or a back office order. So if they might have lost their points as well. The company will give you a one-time courtesy that if you did not make an auto ship purchase or if you did not have your 60 CV purchased during the month and your points got washed away, they will, if you make a 60-point purchase, they will put the points back. Okay? That's one, and you have to contact customer service to make that happen. So P means pending. P means that they tried to put an order through and the order didn't go through, or maybe you made an error or the internet crashed, or for whatever reason, you will never see somebody with pending in your genealogy tree. So if you're signing someone up and they don't show in your genealogy, go to your sponsor report and see if they're here under pending. And then you can log in as them again and finish the order. This is the only place you can see somebody who's pending. So this qualification flag is important. The qualification flag is what makes you be able to identify if this person who you enrolled is an executive or not. And the executive is somebody who has signed a distributor up on the left and a distributor on the right. We all clear about executive? Yes? Yes. By the way, what rhymes with success? Jeunesse. So we have to bring that again, right? And what rhymes with yes? Jeunesse. So if you see no, 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 no. That is not a good sign. You're looking for yes. Okay? If that sponsor has yes, it means that they are an executive. And you need 4 executives to be what rank? J. What rank? J. Okay.
J.
And how many executives do you need to be Pearl? 8. And how many executives do you need to be Sapphire? So how many yeses do you need to be Jade? 4 yes. You need 4 of these people to say yes. Okay? Or you can have the 8 personal sponsored too. There's 2 ways to be Jade and Pearl, but there's only 1 way to be Sapphire. You have to have your 12 executives. Yeah. So this qualification will tell you, and it'll tell you too, if you did the 8 personal sponsored, it'll show up as yes as well. And the sponsored, how many people have they sponsored? So that will go in this column. So if Jerry Lee had was an executive, if it was, for example, and they had sponsored at least 2 people would show there. And you can click on this person and it goes through to show who they have signed up. Then you've got the qualification date, you've got how much CV they have, the date that is their auto ship day. So this is important because you know when you need to call someone and remind them about their auto ship. Okay? Because this is the day of their auto ship, the 28th of the month, the 21st of the month, the 24th of the month. That's a great snapshot to see for your team. This is the auto ship CV. If they've gone ahead and they made an auto ship, their auto ship CV will show there. And if they are signed up on auto ship, it will say yes, 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 or no, no, no. So you can take a look. Because you see, if you ever want to come on stage when you are a double diamond or a triple diamond or a crown diamond and get those checks for $100,000, you have to have your team on auto ship. Or for $500,000 or for $1 million, you have to have your team on auto ship. So you need to be able to take a look at this report, print it out, and take a good study of where your team's at right now. This one here is the customer type and then the highest rank. So this is how they're qualified. So it will say QJ for qualified J, QP for qualified Pearl. So just Pearl doesn't mean that they have signed up, the 12, sponsored 12, or they have 8 executives. QP means yes, they have qualified. QS means qualified Sapphire. And you need to know what ranks those people are because they help with yours. This is the highest rank. So you can see the highest rank and whether it's dropped down, whether you need to call them and say, hey, I see that you were Sapphire and now you're Pearl. Let's take a look at what do we need to do to get you qualified again. Let's go to the next one. This is our events calendar. Lots of times people are looking for our events calendar of what's happening around the globe. And that is also available in your back office. And you can click through your reports until you see, I think it's right here under members only, it says event corporate events. And that gets updated. As a matter of fact, if you send your events in to HQ, we can post them on the calendar as well so everybody can see these.
So I'd like to continue with the back office secrets. Thank you. תודה רבה. תשכרלך. יתוקי. שקט בבקשה, בבקשה. אנחנו פה, מתחילים. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I made a list with Ruhama. I see you talking what? חופרת? So, we are receiving a lot of calls during the day, right? These calls are all, oh, Deganit, Baruch haba. we are receiving these calls, and these calls are showing us what are really the questions that every one of us need answers. What are the things that most of us have problem? So I made a list. Please take note, don't ask questions, put it on the side. I'm going to answer these, and in the meantime, Lucy will help me whenever I'm talking. She's going to help me with the back office in Rio, okay? So let's start about splitting the payment. This is an option. I don't know if everyone knows about it. Let's say that you have an order, and this order is a big order. You want to divide it into 2 payments. You can make it from your wallet and plus with your credit card. And more than that, CP, Bavakasha, more than that, you can have one credit. Instead of paying it with one credit card, you can make split payment again and pay it with 2 credit cards. Does everybody know that? Yeah. Who doesn't know that? Good. So everybody is clear. If you continue doing split payment, you can buy your order with 2 different credit cards. Mamshichim. International. Payment options. There are a lot of people who love to pay with the credit card of the post office. There is a credit card from the post office. This is very good option to pay, but if you don't have enough funds inside, it is creating problem. And after you try to pay it 1 time, 2 times, the 3rd time you are in the blacklist. So I'm asking you, if you see that you tried it 1 time, it didn't work, 2 times you tried it, it didn't work, stop. Don't continue more, because you will fall into blacklist. What blacklist means? That you won't be able to pay your order, that's for sure, and also you will need an approval from headquarters that he is going to release your credit card and dvarim. It's arbe dvarim. Big balagan. Balagan gadol. Nachon. This is why it's better. You see that you are not able to pay, stop it. Start from the beginning again. And if you are paying with a post office credit card, make sure that you have enough money inside. Everybody knows that? Is okay? Okay. Good. Paying with pay cards and Visa card. What is a pay card? What is a Visa card? If you are a distributor buying a product from our company, you need to have a pay card. But a pay card and a Visa card is 2 different things. If you buy your pay card, you got your pay card, and then you want to use your Visa card. Visa card is a card like a shopping card that you can use it in general. Pay card is you use it from ATM. If you want to switch to Visa card, you need to make sure that one of them is active, not both of them. Because then you will wait forever that this card will work, but it won't work. So make sure that if you are having 2 different cards, that one of them will be active. If you have problem with this, you can call customer service at our office and they know how to fix it. Okay. Tokens. For tokens, we sometimes having problem, because most of the time the problem why a token cannot be created, because you are trying to give the same name to the token. If you try to give a same name to a token, this token say, no, I don't accept, I will not be created. You need to make sure whenever you are creating a token, you need to create it in a different name. And more than that, you need to remember that a token, after you create it, if you are not using it, after 14 days, the token comes back to your wallet. Token, what is a token? We have a question, what is a token? A token is, what? say that?
Make a note, you need to know what it is.
Yeah, so we will explain it later on what is a token. Okay? So,
If they bought the event, there is a token credit on that event. And they have to go to the reports tab.
but they don't know, she doesn't know what is a token in general. Yeah. By the way, the event, sometimes we are making an event, and these events, there are some promotions. And in these promotions, they are giving kind of bonus credits. So the bonus credit is coming with under the name of bonus token. Your normal token that you have in you and a bonus token is two different things. They don't come together. Bonus token, you will find it in a different place, which is under reports, I guess.
But how to use the bonus token?
How to use bonus token can be buying a product. You just need to write the bonus token in the part in the back office, not in the token part. You need to fulfill bonus credit token. This is the part you need to use. And token is kind of a different money where you can create in order to send to different people. Sometimes people doesn't have a credit card. You want to pay for them. So you create a token and you pay it for them. By the way, there is an option that sometimes without involving any order, you can transfer money from wallet to another wallet. I say it again. Yes. There is an option that you can, actually not you can, we can, but through us, you can transfer money from one wallet to another wallet without involving any order. If you want that, you just let us know. We send it to America. We say from A to B, please transfer this money. Okay?
Can we do the auto ship with the bonus token?
What?
Can we do the auto ship with the bonus token?
Yes. You can do tokens for auto ships. You can do tokens.
With the tokens, the first thing you have to do is you go to your wallet and you have to check the funds that are available in your wallet. So you go to wallet history, and this is not working, sorry. It's all frozen. But you go to wallet history, and it says at the bottom how much money is available in your wallet. If it says 000, you cannot do a token. Okay? It will not work, no matter how hard you try.
The token
So you can also split a payment. So maybe you have $100 in your wallet. Then you can put, if it's a $200 order, you could check, like Eileen said, when you go to pay for the order. It asks you if you want to split the payment. And you only choose that option if you want to put it on 2 credit cards, or if you want to use a token and a credit card, or your wallet and the credit card. Okay? So the first thing it will do is when you check the split payment, it asks you how much, and you write in $100, and that comes out of your wallet, and the rest will automatically, then you put in your credit card. So there's 2 tokens. The first token is money that's in your wallet, and you maybe have all your commissions go to your wallet, and you might have $2,000 in your wallet. People can come and give you cash for, let's say, an ambassador package, $1,100. You go to your back office, your wallet, and you go create a token for $1,100 for your friend who wants to sign up. They go to their website, they put in their order, they choose the token, they write the token number in there. It takes the $1,100 out of the person who created the token's wallet. You get the cash, they get an order, and everybody's happy. There is another package for those of you who was in Milan or who has bought the Milan package. There's a Milan 1000 and a Milan 500 package. This package was for existing distributors, and it came with token bonus money. So you have to go to your reports, the tab that says reports, and at the very bottom it says credit token. You click on that, and it shows how much money you have, whether it's $100 or $300. And you can use that money to pay for your auto ship, you can use that money to pay for orders, you can use it to create a token, or you can put it in your wallet and do a funds transfer. So that's the advantage of doing the tokens. So, sorry.
Unless it is still in the wallet and not moved to the credit card, right?
You have to do a funds transfer, and that usually takes a week. So you can go to your wallet, you have to go to another setting, but we're trying to is it working? Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
We'll show it. Okay. The money should be in your wallet, that is true.
Not in my card.
No, it should be in your wallet, not your card.
So this is your wallet. It's over here. This one you can't see. Here, what I do is I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
And you have to have a username and a password. This is not the same as your login, okay? It's a different username and a different password.
Are you creating?
When do you get?
When you first sign up as a distributor, okay, it's going to ask you to set up your wallet. And, sorry, you have to create here a username and a password for your wallet. Just click on wallet. When you click on wallet, this comes up. If you've already got a wallet password and a wallet username, then you just have to log in. If you don't, it will ask that you log in. If you don't remember, you can call customer service. So they can do that. So you create your username, password, and you confirm your password, and you write this down somewhere. Only you know this information. This is keys to your bank account, okay? So this you do not share with other distributors. Even there, she's put that on there. The next one is, these are the payment options that we were talking about. Outside, our law requires us in the United States that if we wish to send money to anybody outside of the United States, we have to have their identification. Obviously, it's to protect people from terrorists. So we require that it is a government ID or a passport that is sent to the company, and this has to be uploaded in here before you can activate your wallet. So you can take a photo with your phone, you can make a professional scan. It's sent. If you're waiting and for some reason your identification has not been approved, or you haven't heard from them for 24 hours, you can let Eileen and her team know, and they'll contact us at headquarters to make sure maybe, it's been a weekend and they just haven't had time to approve the IDs. So that's the government that we're all okay with the identification. Yes. You can't get a pay card, you can't register it, you can't do a token, you cannot get money without registering your identification. Okay? Then you can type, it has a drop down for the type of identification, whether it's going to be a passport or a government ID. You type in the number, the country, and you submit it. And somebody in headquarters will approve it. And believe me, we do this for 102 countries. And heaven knows how many languages, and they're pretty efficient about doing this. The next one is your pay card. So you've registered your government ID. With your package, anybody buying a basic, a supreme, and a jumbo or an ambassador or a one-year jumbo, in that package there will be a pay card. You can either, and if you are going to buy a Visa, I suggest you do it with your sign-up order, because you can only register one card. You cannot register two cards. So you must make sure that the card that you want us to send the money to is the card that is registered in your back office. And you can check the number, or you can check with us. So when you get your pay card and your government ID has been approved, you take your pay card and you type in the number of the pay card number, and you confirm the number. Are we good? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The next one is you want to register the card, so you fill out all your information. And they have some security questions here, like what's the name of your cat, what's your mother's maiden name, what city, and all of that. And it says here it may take 48 hours for your pay card to be activated. Okay? When your pay card has been successfully activated, you will receive an email from a company called NextPay. Jeunesse Global is not a bank. We have to work with a third-party company when it comes to working with the money, and we choose NextPay because they work quite officially globally with all the different currencies we work with around the world. And then that NextPay email is important. So if you have people who are getting involved in the company and they are not email savvy, you will need to give them a heads up and help them activate the NextPay account.
There is a lot of problem with the email from NextPay.
If there is a problem, contact customer service. They will help you with that. You call them on the phone, they can walk you through it. And it should be perhaps something to do with the English, but we use this in 102 countries. So it might not be perfect, but it's a lot better than 80% of the other companies that we looked at using for being able to deliver our funds.
Lucy?
Yes.
Lucy, please remind what is about between Monday to Wednesday.
We'll get there.
About the money?
We'll get there.
Oh.
I think Haley's put it all in the presentation. It's when you get paid and when you have to submit it. You can see more or less days of paying when you go to your commissions. There's a date beside each commission, and that's the date we are actually going to load the money onto your pay card or into your wallet. So you can tell when you first join Jeunesse, there's about a two week waiting period to get your funds because of returns. And after that, you should get money every week in your wallet. So this is the EFT settings. EFT stands for Electronic Funds Transfer. Basically, it's how do you transfer money to your bank account. So you have to fill out you click this if you would like to have your money directly deposited in your bank account. Fill out all this information. Bank, country, you have to have all the information. You can't just half fill this out. And then it will register down there. It says deposit, the type of amount, and the date. So now we're going to go to view the account history. This is very important, especially when we just spoke about tokens. If you've already accumulated commissions in your wallet prior to the setup of your wallet commission payment options, you must complete a funds request to move these funds from your pay card to your bank account or bank account. Okay? So click on View Account History. Hopefully she's included a View Account History. No. Too bad. In the View Account History, this is where it shows everything that you've been paid, and then at the bottom it will total how much money is available in your wallet. And that's the amount of funds that you have available to use for tokens or to use for auto ship purchases or back office purchases. If there's a lot of money, you might want to do an electronic funds transfer. So you have to fill out the information on the funds request, and that will then take 7 days, and it will transfer the money to your pay card, or it can send you a paycheck, or it can deposit it in your bank account as well. So here's the funds request. This person had $1,000. Maybe that was. This was the account history. That's a very small account history. Normally, there's a lot more action going on, but you can see this account balance at the bottom. Can you all see that? No. This right here is where you see the total of how much money is available in your account history. So again, if it's 000, no token. This one has $1,000 they can use. So they want $1,000 to be sent in a check. So they type in the amount 1,000, method a check, and you don't have checks here, so it won't even be an option in Israel. You'll just have electronic funds transfer or pay card. It only says pay card. It doesn't say EFT. Today it might say EFT. Who knows? This changes every week. So you add your funds transfer here and bluff that will, and it'll say no, it's not complete. Don't get confused. It's pending. It won't say yes until the money's actually been transferred, and that confuses a lot of people. They think that they've made a mistake because it says no. So it takes 14 days to about 2 weeks to do the transfer.
When you are making a funds transfer EFT, you want to make sure that latest during the week you want to make it on Tuesday, because Wednesday is the day that they process these funds. So if you make it on Tuesday, it is for sure that it's going to take in 14 days you will receive the money in your bank account. But if you are going to miss Tuesday, it's going to take a little longer than that.
Okay. This one here is your commission payment options. Again, check is not an option here in Israel. It's only certain countries have different options that are available to them. So the only options that will show are the ones that you can use here. Sign up tokens. How many of you know how to use sign up tokens? Okay. So look around. If any of these people are in your upline, they can help you. And they will be showing you how to do sign-up tokens. It's a very good way, if you're starting the business and you're willing to put your commissions back into your business to build your business. It saves you having to pay money at ATMs. You can just create tokens for people and they can give you the cash so you can help build your business. So you click on, you have to have set up your wallet. It has to have an ID. You have to have you have to have had your ID accepted by headquarters. You click on sign up tokens, and it's going to ask you here to create a name. Do not use the same name. Every token needs to have a different name, even if it's token 1, token 2, token 3. It's better to use the username and a number, because then you remember who the token's for. So, but if you're not, you can call it Superstar 1 or whatever creative name you want to call your token. But you do need to remember the name that you use for your token. And when you tell that person needs to know your website, your username as well. Because when they go and they put the token in, it's going to ask site URL, and it doesn't mean theirs, it means yours, because the money's coming out of your wallet. So your tokens will show up here, the ones that you've created, and then it will say whether they've been used or whether they're still pending. This one here is unlimited, and this one here has a cap of $200. So that's very briefly the most key points you need to know about your wallet. If you're still confused, all it means is, take some time to come down to the office, make some time with customer service to sit down and just figure out, it's your business. So understanding how your business works is like the accounting for your store or anything else like that. If you understand it now, that means that you're able to help your new people who are coming into the business understand theirs as well. NextPay Activation is our third-party company that we work with that manages our international funds. Oh, gotta learn Chinese too? No. Anyway, we have welcome in several different languages, and we can work on that. So when your pay card has been successfully activated, that means you received it in your kit, you uploaded your ID, you went to your wallet, you filled it, you registered your pay card with the number, and you get an email from NextPay and it says, welcome, sign up center, okay? An account has been created for you on the NextPay system to meet all your funds management needs. In order to access the account, you first must activate it by clicking on the following link. One thing that we could do is you could have translated this letter into Hebrew and have it in the office for people who would like to have a copy. Or we can have it put it in the back office for a PDF, and anybody can download the PDF if you guys could work on that so that this information's in Hebrew as well. Would that help? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All those, anything that we can do to help you and make a PDF, we can put it in the members only, and then everybody has access
do that. So you then get to go to your NextPay account. Okay, this is what will show up. And you need to pay attention because some people get a lot of money from Jeunesse. So this is the doors to your future accounts. So you want to activate the account. Okay, so you again have to have a username and you have to have a login. So I advise you to write this down unless you've got an amazing memory. And you don't want to lose this either. So, and then you have to do, I don't know about you guys, I hate these horrible numbers that they give you that you have to type in. Does anybody, you keep typing them in and they tell you that they're not the numbers that they had, but you type in your number here, that means that somebody is not scamming the system and it's just a security code. Okay? You log in. You put your password in, and then you will have to put an activation code in. Okay? And then you have to, this little box down here, you have to agree to the privacy policy and the agreement here, and then you're able to hit submit. Additional information, please, so, country, passport, time zone, default language, male, female, this has to go in as well. Your username, and that's the login for NextPay, your password, questions so you can remember it. Check the agreement again and hit submit. Then you're going to come up with this screen. Welcome to your, and then your number shows here, it's been blanked out. It might say your name. To your client gateway. From here you can manage, edit, remove your bank and NextPay accounts. So you can fill in this, the payment distribution, posted, titled. All of your information will show up here and the balance that's here as well. The other thing that we can make that's available is there is a fee for leaving money in your NextPay account. You do want to move the money out every 30 days. So here is your account manager. You're going to put your account in there. It's a debit card. And you don't even want to leave $2.78 on your card. You want to remove that every 30 days. This is pretty much standard information. You can see here the card number, program, NextPay accounts. And then this is important here. Click here to view transaction. So what a lot of people want to see is all of the transactions that have happened on your NextPay account. And they can't see that this tiny little button that says here down at the bottom is where you click and it shows all of the transactions of your debit card and where and time. So that's important for you to see. And this is also available in the back office for you to have your own copy of this PowerPoint presentation. NextPay is a third-party company and there are fees attached with using the pay card, which is why many people don't bother when they have small commissions. They just let those accumulate in their wallet. Like $30, $50, $100, you may as well let that sit in your wallet and accumulate the money and put it back into the business, unless you're making $200 or $300 and you need it. To load to a pay card, it's a $2 fee. ATM, don't bother going to the ATM to see how much money you have. It's cheaper to log into your back office than it is to go to an ATM. Every time you go to an ATM to check your balance, it's going to charge you $2.50. Yeah, you can see your balance in the NextPay, exactly. So don't go to the machine, log on to NextPay and do it for free. Okay? It's the same thing if you go to your own bank's ATM, they don't charge you, right? If you go to somebody else's bank, you're charged an ATM fee. So give the money to Jeunesse kids or something. The incorrect PIN, if you put in the wrong PIN number, they charge you. So withdrawal failure, it's not in that way because of the company. You want to make darn sure that you
check it online first, and you know what your password is, and you know what your PIN number is. And then there is a monthly service charge of $4.95. So you really want to take all your money out at one time. Or let it accumulate in your wallet and then do an electronic funds request to your bank account. We do in the back office, there's a sheet of paper that tells you how all the wallet and how all the fees are. I don't know if Haley, I don't think she put it back on this one. So there is, every 30 days, there is a charge for leaving your money on the next pay. So you want to get the money off every 30 days. Just take it out. You want to, no, the wallet, it doesn't matter. You can leave it in your wallet, no charge. It's when you've got it on your pay card, it really is, you go to the ATM, you take it out all in one. You don't want to leave anything on there. So go to your next pay online, know how much money's on your card, then you go to the bank and take it out, okay? And then you've got your cash.
If I'm decided that all the money will go through the bank,
yeah.
I don't have any more token ability?
If you don't have any money in your wallet history, you can't do a token. If you've got money in your wallet history, you can do a token. If your money's on your pay card, you can't do a token. Because your money on your pay card, you'll only see it through next pay. You won't see it on your, accumulated on your account history in your wallet. Okay? If it's not paid, you can do the funds request sometimes, but it's a very slow process and it's manual, and you'll have to call customer service right away. There's going to be 50 million questions on how this works. It's personal for each one of you. You guys can contact customer service, and you can also go to NextPay and you can read through how NextPay works. Yeah. Okay. We have to get to this. This is something really important. Yeah.
Before we go to Complan, it's according to the ATM, which ATM you go. I don't know if they will swallow it. You go to the bank, you take the card back. Yeah. So let's get the lights, please. Please focus. I'm going to move again regarding the tips of the back office and the pay plan. Please silence, please focus. Regarding the auto ship. Okay, good. I see you. Everybody awake? Because I see some people, la briut. So we want to continue with the auto ship. If you enroll on the month of April 15th, your auto ship day forever in your life will be on 15th. If you try to make your auto ship on 14th, it's not an auto ship. It will not count as an auto ship. You will not qualify as an auto ship. So if you want to be qualified for an auto ship, you need to do it exactly in the day that you enrolled, which is going to be on 15th. Let's say that you are on conditional auto ship, you need to do your auto ship manually, and shachachti, I couldn't do my auto ship today. The company will give you 6 days. The company says 6 days, I'm going to send you a message. Remember, you need to do your auto ship. Even the company sends a message to your sponsor. She didn't do it. The 6th day, you didn't do it, your points will flash. But if it's only one time, for one time, if you forget it, you want to take your points back, for one time we ask the company to do it. Not 2 times, only one time. So the auto ship day is very, very important. You want to qualify it, you do it that specific day. This is one. The second thing. You want to change your auto ship. You have a serum, you want to have reserve, and you are on unconditional auto ship. If while you want to change it, you remove the product first and then add the new product, you will fall down from unconditional auto ship, you will be conditional. And you are going to lose your qualification. In order for you to be qualified as unconditional auto ship forever, you need to first add the product and then remove the other one which you want to remove. This is another issue. Thank you.
Say it again, please.
I say it again. You have...
If you want to make a change, all you need to know,
If you want to make a change to your auto ship, you add the product that you want first. Okay? Is that clear? Yes. Then you go and remove the product you don't want. Don't remove the product first. So you first add the product, then remove the product. So the system constantly does not see that you're ever off auto ship. That little time that it thinks that you went off auto ship, it reverts automatically back to conditional, which messes you up. You can't change it then till the next month. So that's what Eileen's trying to tell you. Any change to auto ship, add the product you want, and then once that's added, remove the product you don't want. Okay?
Okay, couple of more points. Business transfer. Let's say that you have enrolled somebody. Shh, please. Let's say that you have enrolled somebody 1 year ago, and that person is not active anymore. So you have somebody new that wants to come, and you want to give him some privilege. So there is a possibility called business transfer. You can put the new person become that person that you enrolled 1 year ago. But in order to business transfer, there is something called business transfer. I repeat it. Shh. Toda. What is business transfer is, let's say that you have enrolled somebody to your business 1 year ago. He has a great position, but that person is not working anymore. He is not in this company anymore. He is not active anymore. But 1 year later, you found somebody really strong. You believe in him. He is a leader. You want this guy to be privileged. So 1 year before, the guy who have a great position actually can get this person, the new person can get his position. We call it business transfer. In your back office where there is members only, there is a form there. You fill this business transfer form. There is a fee of $50 in order to do it. We send it to headquarters and they do it. So, no, it's not 1 year, doesn't matter. The only inquiry that position is minimum active for 6 months. That if it's a dead position, you need to make it active and then make a business transfer. It's in the business transfer form, yes, because you take his permission and you sell this position. You need to put some signatures there. So this is another issue, business transfer. Upgrade. If you know that when you enroll somebody from ambassador pack, that person have 180 days of sapphire qualification. But if you enroll somebody as basic and then upgrade that person to ambassador, it's not 160 days, it's 90 days. Okay? The qualification for sapphire is only 90 days.
it's not a mistake. There's an incentive when you sign somebody up to get an ambassador pack. When you sign them up, they get the 180 days as a sapphire. So that's why when you do an upgrade pack a month or so later, they don't get as many days. So all the reasons why somebody should start with a big pack, that's what you need to be sharing with people. You know, it's always about the features and the benefits of the package. You know, don't just assume that a huge package of products is enough. I mean, they get to be Sapphire, which is 3 levels of matching bonus, which can, when you see how our comp plan is designed, can mean a lot of money for someone, especially if they're bringing in a big team and they're starting to build. Don't assume that everybody you sign up is just going to start slowly. You need to be thinking that everybody's going to see this as a business, and you need to get them started as soon as possible, which is why we have these ambassador packages with the $250 fast start and the 500 points and 180 days of 3 levels of matching bonus. Okay? And so if they upgrade, great, you're happy for them, but it's just 90 days as Sapphire.
Perfecto. And one more thing about Create a Pack. You know, in our sign-up packages, we don't have our nutritional products in the sign-up packages. This is because of our customs rules in Israel. If you order a lot of nutritional products and it arrives to Israeli customs, they are going to pay you a lot of meches. This is why it's not in sign-up package yet, because it's not registered in our in Misrad Habriut yet. But it's in a process. Hopefully it's going to happen soon. But sometimes there are possibilities that people want to enroll with serum only. I want ambassador back from serum only. So what they do, you need to go to Create a Pack. Make sure that you do a Create a Pack and choose the product from there. But when you make a Create a Pack, the points, the real points of each product is not the same in Create a Pack. So you need to make sure that if you are making an ambassador pack, check the products and check the CVs of these products, right? Everybody knows that? Yes. Perfect. So these are the things that we receive mostly to the office, lot of questions. But I would like to encourage you for one thing. I see that we have a lot of people who are very close to close a rank. It can be a pearl, it can be a jade, it can be a sapphire. Right now, we know we are able to tell you in your organization how many people you need, who you can help, and in order to close a rank. So please, in this point, in your distributor report, where the sponsorship report can tell you how you can really מתקדם. I couldn't find improve. Oh my God, I couldn't remember the English, but the Hebrew one. So it is very, very important that you check your business and you see where you are and how you can improve, even for your downlines. You can help them to close their rank, and that is going to change. This is the secret of this business. So this is for now. For now, we are closing the back office because we couldn't finish in the previous part. I would like to move to the products, and then we will continue again for the compensation plan in our next chapter.